And we are back for what could be the last game of an exciting night of Pro League. So far, we've seen TK take down Epsilon. We saw Elevate 3-0 TCM. We saw Orbit upset Envy with a 3-0. And now, FaZe could close it out with a 3-0 of their own. We're heading to Parliament. They're up 2-0. Can Rise hang on in this series is the question.
Really, Chris, the only thing I see going for Rise right now is that this is the worst game type for FaZe so far in Season 3. Uplink is by far their weakest.
Yep. If you're going to beat them, you got to do it in Uplink.
Yeah, I really don't see, though, how they take this one because FaZe looking stronger than ever.
Here's a look at your mini-map. Of course, you're going to see normally all 8 arrows rush right to the middle and fight for control of that drone on board with Chino to open things up. You'll notice, though, there was a player from FaZe holding back. Zuma was watching the flank, and I wonder, when is he going to be making his way through?
He's already beginning to push through middle map, trying to watch out for a flank against them. Their Enable just absolutely ripped Wheats in half with that beautiful headshot. They know there's one player trying to camp this corner. Enable wins that gunfight as well. FaZe now continuing to hold down the drone area. They've got one more player to beat. That's Apathy, who picks up 2 kills. Enable's 5-0 at the start of game number 3.
The King of Flank is going to be taken down. So will Enable after a 5-0 start, as you mentioned. Wheats regaining control of the uplink spawn. And Wheats, known for his AR. He's also very versatile, can go with the sub at any moment, but I really prefer to see the bow in his hands. He's going to have to hold FaZe at a distance. They can't allow him up this ramp. Solid job so far by Rise, not allowing anyone to get behind him.
Beautiful stuff as they actually held off that beginning push from FaZe. Now with the drone in hand, Wheats almost fell off the map there momentarily. Gonna continue to stay alive here at the bottom of the drone area. Now rotating towards the long tunnel. Still with drone in hand. A minute and a half has gone by. Still, the game is scoreless. Now, people do consider Rise to be on the preferred side of this map because of how the spawns work. Clayster able to cut him down before any damage is done. 0-0. The drone now in the hands of Atash. He's going to lead the push for FaZe.
And he's just going to dump that off. Yeah, he doesn't know how many people are up top, so might as well put it in a neutral position where they have to jump out in the open. Apathy is going to get taken off the top. Burns, watching the mid-cross, is going to find Clayster. But neither team with real control quite yet in this game. It's gone back and forth. Burns set up, though. That's 4 down. Here comes the push. Wheats with drone in hand.
Clayster did get a good spawn in the back of his base. The stun hits him, though, and makes him flinch. That buys just enough time for the 1-point toss to go in. Rise now up 1-0.
Rise isn't done yet either. You got Apathy controlling the spawns. There is a player behind enemy lines that should be zooming. It's actually Clayster picks up 1. Clayster gonna find a second on the ramp and outshoots Burns there. 4 down for our blue squad. Rise on respawn. Clayster trying to patrol inside the Rise base, and this could turn into a 2-point play. Zuma with 2 blockers, one of them being Clay. Just lost the second, though. Apathy with the melee is gonna get the ball to reset.
Apathy is such a playmaker for this Rise team, Chris. At all times, it seems like he needs to go absolutely off for this team to perform well. Right now at 10-8, leading his team and tied for the most in the game in kills, but it seems like there's just waves of kills between these two teams. You got 3 kills from Rise, they get control of the map. FaZe spawns up, they get 3 kills, they regain control. Rise just spawned up, they picked up 2 kills, stopping the push. The third should probably be here momentarily.
Yeah, when this map first hit, players are playing it basically just one way. You played in a triangle from your uplink to the satellite drone to your opponent's uplink. Now you're seeing a little bit more movement from FaZe throughout the middle of the map. It hasn't paid off huge yet.
They missed that shot too. Attach just missed the 1-point play.
But the positioning from Enable is making it tough for Rise to fight out of their base. Big fight won by Apathy once again as he clears out Attach, and now they can push forward. Enable knows it, trying to rotate to the top. Can he stop Apathy in time? Here's a big fight. Enable won that one. Now they can go on the attack.
Enable trying to stay alive with this team. Zuma really the player on FaZe who's in charge of watching the middle of the map there. He was able to take down Apathy. And while he's 7-10 at the start of this game, that's a massive kill because it stops Apathy from pinching onto his teammates and forcing them to pay attention to him instead of the drone spawn. Even though App died, the rest of his team clutched up. They now have the drone in hand. Clayster, though, shutting down Burns. Wheats answering right back.
No one able to get to the drone. That's kind of been the story of side number 1. One failed attempt here from FaZe is going to result in a 1-0 lead from Rise Nation. Looking at the numbers, though, pretty even slaying game. +2 for Clay and Enable, -1 from Attach, -3 from Zuma.
The drone now being pushed up. Still 2 players to beat. The 1-point toss has gone in from Attach, not missing this time around.
Oh.
And he just gets beat down by Chino. Oh my goodness, Chino just absolutely took him out. 1-1, 14 seconds left. Fully expect this to go into the half.
Chino long-range shots, can't connect. Apathy.
Go, Zuma, go.
Just protecting the drone. Here's the last shot coming in from Zuma. 2 seconds left. He gets cut down. There's the reset. 1-1 after your first 5 minutes. Faze.
I consider that a victory for side number 1 for Faze. 1-1. That's a spot you want to be in. You're at the least favorable side. Yes, you missed a couple shots. Yes, the slaying wasn't the best, but hey, they're in a pretty decent spot to take this series 3-0.
Pretty solid job by Rise to keep Faze out of their base as well. They held them at a distance. They controlled the middle tunnel. Very few mistakes in Rise's game so far.
Off the start, I want to hop on board with Zuma to see how he plays this one. Is he going to play more of a flank type role? Nope, this time 4 players on each team going right towards the drone.
And this is kind of what we're used to seeing as I'm just flying overhead.
Just on top of Weeds.
Chino and Apathy trying to hold it down. Chino with the big win low. Apathy going to fight 2 players up top. Chino coming in to help. This first battle goes to Rise. Let's take our camera to Chino. And it's going to be Chino on the run. Doesn't last very long. Apathy needs to go for the drone first.
You can just tell by Zuma's playstyle right now, not nearly as comfortable with the battle in hand instead of what he normally runs in this submachine gun. 1-point toss coming in from Apathy. 2 players do fall for Rise. Going to be up to Clayster and the squad to regain control of the map. They do have the drone in hand, but so far this game, whenever they get it, they really don't have enough cover for their teammate to run the drone in.
Attach, trying to make his move. 2 players coming off spawn in his way, make it 3 now. Just gonna throw this drone down and try and defend it himself, losing all cover. Attach is gonna get naded out. Enable now. Last one, top mid.
Wheats is making some big plays for his team right now, up 20, or he's 20 at 14. Big pick from Zuma with the headshot on Chino. But Apathy, another 2-piece at a crucial moment, stops the aggression from Faze.
Apathy's been great in this game, at least on the second side. And you take a look over at Chino, he's the other one trying to do the damage. Wheats, as you mentioned though, best performance statistically so far from Rise Nation. Can he help play defense here? Drone charging up, it was Zuma. Chino takes care of it himself, gets the armor, and he needed it there. Shots coming in from Attach, cover fire, gonna come down, but no, it's gonna be a big hold at the top. Faze will not let Rise through, and now it's Attach on the punish.
This could be the one chance that Faze has for a 2-point play all game long so far. Attach gonna be able to connect with it. He dies right after. The lead now in favor of Faze. They're up 3-2.
Looking at your mini-map, there is pressure from Rise, trying to push through the middle. Clayster punishes that. 2 players still maintaining base control. That's Enable working with Zuma, I believe, and you're gonna see Attach and Clay with the opportunity to work on that objective because of this base control. Another 1-point shot gonna be landed. 4-2. Faze with a massive lead considering how slow this game has played out for the first 7.5 minutes. We're down to our final 2 minutes, 24 seconds.
2 minutes and 24 seconds left. Attach just fell off the map, but thankfully for him, he has 2 teammates still alive trying to contest this drone area. Clayster gets taken down by Burns. Now 4 players on Rise beginning to push towards this drone. Beautiful answer from Enable as he slows this push. That's all Faze needs to do. Time and time again, slow it down, regain control, and play it methodically. Enable, killing people left and right. Wheats answers back. 4-2 still. 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining.
Apathy and Burns are just trying to fight out of their base right now, but the drone is continuing to push forward. Attach with it this time. Another 2-pointer is what he's looking for. Might be forced to go for the 1-point toss. There it is. Sinks it. 2-possession game now.
That's all you need to do in that situation. Get the 2-possession game. Make it so that, hey, you've only scored 1 possession worth of points so far this whole game. Now you have to do that 2 times over in the last minute and a half. And guess what? Faze with the drone yet again. Another 1-point toss goes in. They've begun to take over side number 2. Fully predicted them to do so after they kept the half tied 1-1.
And you can see why. 30 and 21 is Enable. Clayster +4. Attach, I mean, he's just 13 and 17, but he's hit all of his shots. He's got the dunk. He's got 2 one-point tosses. Nice job getting to the drone and sinking it in when he's got the opportunity. Zuma clearing house, enable in the feed as well. 4 down again. Here comes Attach for another at least 1-point play.
This is the dagger. This is going to do it here. Attach is definitely going to hit a 1-point play or even possibly a dunk.
360.
He's got one more player to beat. That's it. There's no way that Rise come back from this one. Faze going to be able to win the series 3-0. And really, Chris, fully predicted that to happen. Faze continuing to absolutely dominate any team who comes in their path.
Phenomenal performance so far. You look at Faze's struggle so far in the Pro League. It came really against denial and a little bit of internet connection issues. Since then, anytime they have a full 4-on-4, they are just cruising throughout Season 3. They've won the most recent LAN event. They're going to go try and defend their title at Gfinity. A lot of people starting to murmur, is Faze finally better than Optic Gaming? They got a lot to prove on LAN this weekend, but tonight they definitely showed us they're stronger than Rise Nation online.
Yeah, big win for Faze. Rise, honestly, they're beginning to look good. Did they give a fight in this series? They absolutely did. Did they do better than I really thought they would do? Yeah, even though they got 3-0'd, but at the end of the day, you're facing the hottest team in AW. Faze continuing to just run people over. You can't get frustrated. You can't get flustered if you're Rise. Faze are just on another level right now.
Hot 3-0, 8-3, your final score of game number 3. Fantastic performance from Faze tonight. Here's a look at your final stats. 37-23 out of Enable. The superstar leading the squad as captain. Clayster right behind him. Had a great game 1 as well as game 3, and it was a team effort in Search and Destroy. Attach really showing what he was made of there. We want to thank everyone for tuning in for tonight's Pro League. The rest of the week, there is no Pro League, Jack. We're headed out to the UK. We hop on flights at 10:30 tomorrow night. But during the day, there is going to be a giveaway show. So if you haven't won an Xbox One, it's an opportunity. We also got Scuff controllers. We got MLG gear. We got all the goodies. Jack, are you joining us for that?
I don't think I will be on tomorrow's show, but all I know is, Chris, there's a lot to look forward to in life. Thank you for having me on the show, and we ended before midnight.
Hell yes, we did.
You haven't done that yet. So.
I'll go chase down a cab. I'm going to try and get home before midnight. We'll see if it's possible. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm starting the show early, 4 p.m. Eastern right here on MLG.tv.